Figuring out what to get your friends and family for the holidays can often prove quite challenging.
Yeah, definitely, but we've got the gamers in your life covered. Right now, we're joined by GSTV's own Eric Conway to talk about some of the best gift options for all of the Xbox fanatics you might be shopping for. Thanks for joining us.
I'm very happy to be here today.
All right, so Xbox is without a doubt one of the biggest and most recognizable names in gaming. So over the years, they've expanded beyond strictly gaming with consoles that can be used as complete entertainment systems from your home. And when it comes to Xbox One, we've got multiple options to choose from, right?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I think we're all pretty familiar with Xbox. I think the right place for us to start is with the Xbox One S. So let's break down that. The Xbox One S is really sort of the best value in games and entertainment, right? You can easily access all of your favorite music and games and movies and TV shows, everything just with the press of a simple button. Of course, you can use apps like Netflix and Spotify and YouTube and Amazon and Hulu. So entertainment is really a big part of this system. And if you want 4K and HDR entertainment, this system delivers that. You've even got a 4K Blu-ray player installed in there, so you don't have to, do anything extra. You're set to go. And of course, like I mentioned, Xbox, it's got games as well, so it's not just entertainment.
Yeah. Recently, I was pretty surprised because my dad went out to buy a DVD player and then he came home with his own Xbox One S, and I was like, okay, Dad, cool, but it was just such a good value that was why he opted for it.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look back over the years, I think video games have pushed that technology. I remember my first DVD player, and for a long time, the only one I had was my PS2, right?
Yeah.
So we're seeing that again. You want 4K Blu-rays for your 4K TV, Xbox is the way to go.
Right.
Yeah, and I think Xbox One S, if you're a casual gamer or for a family, I think this is the right one. It's powerful, it's affordable, and generally you can pick this up sometimes in a bundle with extra games and stuff for under $250.
So there's a lot of bundles to choose from too, right?
Yeah, I just mentioned the bundles, and I think you can pick up bundles that come with the system and a controller that generally have games or other things included. But one of the big ones right now, I know you're a huge Fortnite fan, you play Fortnite a lot. There is now an Xbox One Fortnite bundle. So for the huge Fortnite fan in your life, if they're looking for an Xbox this year, you can pick up the Xbox One S 1 terabyte system. It's a white system, just like the one you can see here on our set. It comes with the controller. It's got the Fortnite game download. You've got add-ons like a cosmetic pack. You've got 2,000 V-Bucks and a whole lot more.
I mean, Fortnite has been just everywhere recently, so this definitely makes sense. I'm glad it's an option. And so now what about the Xbox One X? I know they call it the world's most powerful console. Why?
Well, there's a reason, and that's because it is. It is the world's most powerful console. So just like the Xbox One S, this is going to fulfill all of those entertainment needs. Yes, you can stream. Yes, you've got the 4K Blu-ray player. But where this really shines, where the Xbox One X is something that you need to own, is for the die-hard gaming fans. If you want the newest, best, fastest, most technology, you want your favorite games in native 4K with cutting-edge visuals and sound, this is the system for you. And the other thing that it does is all the stuff under the hood that's there makes your games load faster, play smoother, have more detail, have better audio. The really cool thing here is you don't need different or new games. It just makes the games for Xbox One X play better.
Yeah.
So there you go. This is the one for the people that are the most hardcore gamers or that want the perfect gaming experience.
Yeah, and it's really small too. It's the smallest console that they've ever had, right?
Yeah, how is that possible?
I know.
The most powerful, and it's also the smallest.
It is small, but it is mighty.
Yeah, for real.
How much is it?
So the regular price for the Xbox One X is $499.99 and totally worth it. Maybe if you're lucky, you can catch it in a bundle and get some free games with it and stuff like that too, because there are also some bundles out there for Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Whether you already have an Xbox One or you're picking up a new one, you're gonna want to grab some of the new games to play with it too.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, you've got well over 1,000 games to choose from, so there are a ton of options. And the original Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X can all play the same Xbox One game, so you don't need to worry about trying to figure out which games can or can't be played on the system you buy. They're all good to go.
Yes, and Xbox has a pretty strong selection of exclusives under their belt too, which includes games like Halo 5 Guardians, Gears of War 4, Quantum Break, Ori and the Blind Forest, Cuphead, and Forza Motorsport 7.
Yeah, there are a lot. And at E3 back in June, they announced their acquisition of several well-established game developers, so that list is only going to keep growing, and 2018 was a huge year for them. So let's talk about some of the exclusives that released.
Yeah, all kinds of cool first-party developers are now part of the Xbox family, and they actually just announced the acquisition of a couple more recently.
Yeah.
So I think exclusive games, we've got a ton coming, but one of the ones we need to talk about for 2018 is one of my favorite games of the year, Forza Horizon 4. Now,
of course. Yeah.
The Forza franchise is huge. Even if you don't play games, there's a good chance you've heard about Forza. And the cool thing about the Horizon series is that it's about fun. So, motorsport, sim racing. Horizon is this sort of open world arcade racing experience. The seasons in the game change weekly, and so does the weather along with them, so it really changes your gameplay experience. And you've got over 450 vehicles to collect and drive. Here's the really neat thing. All of the drivers you encounter in the game are real other people playing. It's not just sort of bots in the game. So really neat stuff going on.
So you can all road rage together when you're like slipping on mud puddles and ice patches.
Yes, and that is absolutely a thing that happens in the game.
Fun.
So great for the car or racing fan, or even just somebody that loves open world action games. There's a lot of cool stuff going on there.
Yeah.
So, speaking of open world, the next game I want to bring up is State of Decay 2. Now, this is a zombie survival game set in an open world, and it's kind of like you go through these long spells of let me set things up, let me get my camp set up, let me develop my characters, and then you have to fight zombies and it gets terrifying. It's got a very sort of realistic feel in that way. And speaking of realism, you know, it's all about building your community, it's all about this stuff, it's about making sure your characters are developed. But if one of your characters dies in the game, they're dead for good. There is no respawn and bring that character back. You're moving on to a different one. So be very careful when you're taking risks in State of Decay.
Yeah, it's really scary because you spend all this time, like you kind of become emotionally attached. You like invest all this time and energy into this character, and then a big zombie comes and that's it.
Yeah, you
They're
get
gone forever.
Just like real
pulled
life.
in half, and then that's it. Just like real life.
Yeah, just like real life.
Absolutely. And then you have to move on to somebody else and try not to die. So lastly, another open world game that's great for multiplayer fun is Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
And this allows you to step into the shoes of a pirate and do all the things that a pirate can do. And really, that is open to anything you want to do. There are no rules, there are no set roles. You kind of jump into this pirate-themed world and do whatever you want. Do you want to play on your own and go out and explore? Do you want to form a crew and set sail on the open seas and go to battle with your friends? You can do all of this. So explore, plunder, solve riddles, solve puzzles, do all kinds of cool stuff, and the game gets just absolutely hilarious and ridiculous. A great time to play with friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so all of those 2018 releases you mentioned are enhanced for Xbox One X too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Any game you see, and on the case they'll be marked, it has these Xbox One enhancements noted, is enhanced for Xbox One X. So you can play it on any Xbox, but if you want to get higher resolution, you want better sound, you want higher frame rates, they'll be marked to let you know that they've been improved in those ways.
So let's shift gears a little bit from the games you might want to play to some of the gear that you might want to use while playing.
Yeah, if you're somebody who owns an original Xbox One and you're considering upgrading to the Xbox One S or the Xbox One X to take advantage of their enhanced capabilities, the controllers and accessories you already have will still work with your new system.
This is true, but it also never hurts to have an extra controller or two just in case your batteries run out or you want to play local multiplayer games with a friend. And with so many colors and style options to choose from, they make for a great way to personalize your gaming experience too.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's step down here and look at the controllers here. Now, every year, Xbox releases some new color configurations, and this year, I have to say they've kind of outdone themselves.
Yeah.
So the first one I want to point out in the middle here, this is the Volcano Shadow controller.
I think that's my favorite.
I like it.
Really
I
cool.
get Shadow of the Tomb Raider vibes from it too. Like it really is similar to that
There's
color
a little bit
scheme.
of Crimson Fire going on there.
Yeah.
You know? Definitely a very cool thing. You've got that red and black gradient on there. And then above it, you can see here, this one is called Phantom Black Special Edition. And it does have that gradient going on, but one of the really cool things is it's sort of translucent. You can see through to some of the components inside. A really cool one. And then down below there, we've got the gray and blue controller, sort of that light blue accents on a gray controller. Really striking, very cool. And there are a ton of other color options as well. And all of these are really nice first-party controllers, textured grips. They've got Bluetooth built in and button mapping. So all the things you'd expect from an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Everything you need.
Yeah. Now, if you want a controller that doesn't just look great, but is also ultra advanced, you want to look at this. This is the Xbox One Elite controller. Now, the Elite controller is designed for Xbox owners who want to step up their game. It features interchangeable components, so the D-pad, the triggers in the back, the thumbsticks, all can be taken off. They're magnetic, and you can put on different ones. It comes with some other options that you can swap out to, and there are tons of customizations depending on how deep you want to get. You can actually use the Xbox Accessories app on your phone to further customize things. You've got trigger locks and all of this stuff. Really, really cool. And this white color variation you can only get at GameStop. Generally it comes in black, so if you want the white one, the only place you can get it is at GameStop. And on top of that, if you want to take your controller, if you already own one or if you bought one and you want to even further personalize it, you can pick up one of these customization packs from Scuff Gaming. They're built to work with the Elite controller, so you've got the Pro Grip and handles with precision thumbsticks, and then you've also got the paddle set in the back for the triggers.
Very nice.
Okay, now let's take a look at a totally different kind of controller that'll make you feel like you're stepping into the driver's seat when you're playing your favorite racing games.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Thrustmaster TMX Pro Racing Wheel and Pedal Set, and this is perfect for fans of racing games who want to feel like they're actually driving a car while they play. This bundle configuration here is available, again, only at GameStop, so this is another really cool thing, and it really simulates with the pedals and the force feedback wheel the feel of driving a car. This is perfect for Xbox One exclusives like Forza Motorsport 7 or Forza Horizon 4. Really cool stuff.
And it's automatically recognized by the Xbox One too, so it's like super easy to just get in there and set it up right away.
Not a lot of extra setup or anything. It's plug and play, so it makes it really simple. Very cool add-on.
All right, now we definitely need to talk about Xbox Live Gold memberships too. So if you really want to make the most of your online experiences on Xbox One, this is a must-have.
Yeah, for sure, and I will say this without any hesitation. If you own an Xbox One, whether you want to play online or not having an Xbox Live Gold membership is a big miss. You definitely want to have one of these because not only does it give you the ability to play with your friends online and join what is probably one of the largest online gaming communities out there on the fastest, most reliable gaming network, but it comes with additional benefits. Things like Games with Gold. Games with Gold every month gives you free downloadable games to members that are for Xbox One, but you also get backward compatible Xbox 360 games. These are all digital games. You download them right to your system. It's a really cool feature. Plus, you get other things like game deals and add-ons and things like that. It's a great membership to have, and you can get Games with Gold, I believe, in 6- and 12-month cards. You can buy the gift cards right here at GameStop.
I personally really love Games with Gold because it's helped me find some of my favorite games that I've ever played. Like, I saw that the first Assassin's Creed was on there last month, and we know how I feel about that game.
And there you go. You know, if you wanted to play the new Assassin's Creed but hadn't played the previous ones, it gives you a chance to start.
Great chance to get in there. So what about digital currency? What if I want to purchase something from the Xbox Marketplace and then download it directly to my Xbox One?
Yeah, absolutely. For that, you can pick up an Xbox gift card. They come in $5, $10, $20, and $50 versions. They'll allow you to buy things like games, movies, music, in-game maps, accessories, gear, things like that. And you can, like you said, download them right to your Xbox. You don't even need to do anything else.
Very handy.
All right, well, thanks so much for talking with us, Eric. This was really fun. So if you're interested in learning more about Xbox One, or if you'd like to pick up any of the games or products we just talked about, talk to a guest advisor at your local GameStop store or head over to GameStop.com/Xbox One.
Okay, Eric, we'll see you in a bit again to check out some toys and collectibles and other cool things. Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a lot of toys with me, so.
Great.
You're Santa Claus today.
Unfortunately, I can't let you take them home. I have to give them back, so not really.
Man.
Okay, all right.
Well, as we head to break, let's check out another Xbox One X enhanced game that's sure to be equal parts challenging and rewarding when it releases next year. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate, just yet. has passed since I found you. Your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline. The limb you have lost will give way to something more useful. You'll learn to appreciate its worth. Your death won't come easily.